Yeah, hi. It's the 30th of March 2019 at 4 p.m. Well, it's the weather's starting to cool off, and it's time for mgtow fun again. I'm resurrecting the friendly club. For those of you who followed it last year, you'll know, but for those who are new to the channel, the friendly club is just an idea I've got where older Australian guys actually have meals with Filipino women, just online, meals, drinks, that sort of thing. Okay, and I tried to launch it last year with AB, who was problematic at best, disastrous at worst, and the whole thing didn't work. I gave up on the idea. She just didn't turn up for dates and wanted too much, and we'd agree on this, that and something else. She'd turn up with 6 other people and whatever. So I got annoyed with it. I thought, no, forget it. Yeah, so I just thought, oh, that's it. Yeah, it's one of my ideas gone to hell. So one thing led to another, and I started talking to this other woman, an older woman. Her nick is Queenie, and in the end, I said, I'll tell you what, I'll buy you a laptop. I said, oh, that's fair enough, And the idea, I told her, we'd have, it was just for me, okay, drinks and meals online. I thought it'd be a good thing to do. I really do think it'd be a good way for a person living on an island by themselves, a lonely island by themselves, to have some company. There's no boyfriend, girlfriend, there's no sex involved, not going to get married, nothing like that. We're just friends. It's just, she contacts me each morning, says, hi, how are you? Did you sleep well, and that sort of thing. So I figured, yeah, she's doing what I wanted AB and others to do. So yeah, I'll support her. If she's supporting me, I'll support her. So I bought her a laptop. At first I thought she'd done a run it with it. She didn't say anything to me. Oh no, she's just sold the laptop without a beauty. Ripped off yet again. But it turns out that no, she just can't connect it to the internet, and I don't think she can yet. It's got the red cross down the bottom and what have you. But that's okay, we'll sort of move along slowly. I've learned you have to move very slowly, in this sort of situation. Me, I would have had it up and running within the first day. That's just how I am. But, if we get it there in a month, I guess that's soon enough. But anyway, after I realised that she hadn't stolen the thing, and just cashed it in for money, I got all excited. I was talking to a woman in the in the chat room. I don't go in there very much anymore, but I knew this woman, Nika. Her nickname is Catwoman. She has a couple of cats and a dog. And I was talking to her, and I said, maybe you'd like to, because of this, having this idea of meals on lunch. Because she was talking how to love a pizza, and I said, well, maybe you'd like to join Queen and I for a meal. We could have, just 3 of us on Skype, have a meal together. It's sort of break the ice and make things, why not? Have a few drinks and what have you. And I said, how much would, a pizza and wine be? She said, $300-400 pesos. I said, yeah, it's like $6-8 US. Oh yeah, that sounds reasonable. It sounds about right. And it's about in line with the prices that I've researched over there. So yeah, okay, why don't we do it? So I told Queen, she said, yeah, it's good. Anyway, I was talking to Catwoman last night. No, it's not enough. No, I need more than that. And I thought, is this? And look, it may not be the same woman I was talking to the other day. It could be. It sounded like I was talking to a guy, and it could well have been. But she needed this, and you can't get a pizza here in the Philippines. And that. He goes, I'm looking at the price on the screen. She okay. So I didn't care. I didn't get emotional about it. I said, okay, you just go back and chat in the room, see her. And I logged off. And it's like that because I had so much experience with stupidity last year. I mean, they're stupid. I tell them they're stupid. See, the way I look at it, for $10, I reckon I could, even here in Australia, and I reckon we're about 3 or 4 times their cost of living. I reckon I could buy a bottle of wine, bottle of red for $3, which I can get here, and plus make a meal. I reckon all up probably $7.50, because it's $8 US, about $10 Australian I was sending. Yeah, and I still get a couple of bucks left over, which, okay, it's not a lot of money, but you know, there it's a couple of hours labour or an hour's labour. You know, they have to work hard to earn that. You know, I'm talking about, you know, having a nice meal or whatever, even just an ordinary meal. They could work. You know, this is what I was trying to say. You know, if I could do it, you know, I could make a profit out of it here in Australia at that price. I mean, eating really, really well, drinking a bottle of wine every night would be great. I can't afford to do that normally. And so I look at it when they say, oh, no, that's not enough for us. And I think, yeah, right. And, you know, all you guys who, you know, they say, oh, you know, oh, you're a simp, you know, you just want to have this happen. Yeah. Well, typically, simps don't write back and say, hun, you're just not worth that much. Sorry, what do you think? You're worth that much? You know, I think I'm being very generous offering you $10, in all honesty. Yeah, that's not the simp thing to do. No, simps don't do that. And I don't care. You know, I'm mgtow, and I'll stand by it. But I wouldn't mind female company, but not bullshit female company. I've had enough of that. Okay, I'm not going to beg there and grovel and say, you know, I've got rights or anything else like that. No, it's just in the marketplace. It's just negotiating, bartering, if you will, haggling. Yep, and I'll get it right in the end. It's, you know, it's just, the conversation's never that good. I'm not after sex, it's just company. Someone to care. I know what they earn there. It's splattered all over the internet. And I'm not going to pay them, yeah, they want $50. I mean, really, it's just, you're just sitting here, I'm thinking, you've got to be joking. I can see what you earn, what the prices are. What do you think you're worth? And you can barely hold a conversation, and you want $50. I mean, yeah, if I was desperate, I'd pay somebody, you know, a really talented person, but they haven't got the talent. They're not bringing much to the table. Okay, apart from a bit of company. So that's where I'm up to. Okay, but that's the thing I can do with it. You know, it's actually a haggle. Nah, you can have this much. You want it, take it or leave it. Because I looked at it and I thought, I reckon. You know, I reckon even if you paid them $5 US, they could turn a profit on that. I mean, they're just sitting on their bums watching TV. Cook a nice meal. Why have they got to go out and buy one? Why can't they actually do something for it? You know, they want to earn the money. They have to go. You know, if they go to a job, they have to do something. Prepare a meal. It doesn't have to be that elaborate or anything else like that. But just they have to cook for themselves. But instead of just cooking fish and rice, have something different. You know, something a little bit nicer. You still have to cook, so why not? And then buy some alcohol. And I can't see the problem with it. But you know, I've got any number of mgtows. Oh, you simp. and I've got them saying, oh yeah, but I want $50. I mean, it's just. Can you see what I'm driving at? You know, you guys can complain about it or talk to one another about it. I talk to them. I tell them, you know, you'll say to one another, oh, they're not worth it. I tell them they're not worth it. And actually, that's the benefit of this. I go right to right into the cat house and say, stuff you. You're not worth it. You know, I'll pay you a certain amount, yeah, for company. I think that's. As is why I spoke to AB this morning. I said the only thing you got going for you is female, and men. I'm one of them, would prefer to have female company than male company. That's it. There's nothing more. You know, it's not like, but yet they've got it in mind. They've got this. I think I don't know what it is, but it's cutting right at the heart of it. But I can do it all online. There's heaps out there. You know, I can just do it online, you know, and it's the argument is here and that. Yeah, you're not worth it. You know, get your prices down. You know, get your expectations down. Get your self-appraisal down to something, you know, that's realistic. I don't know. Personally, I think that's a way for mgtow to actually achieve something with women. You know, let them know face to face. No, I think, you know, I don't mind doing this, but you're not worth that much. I'm not going to pay you. If you don't like it, you don't like it. I don't care. But that's you know, that's the thing. It's just not worth it. You know, it's sitting here. I'm buying you a meal. There's no reason why I should. It's just it's a traditional thing. You know, but you know, I wouldn't mind doing it. I wouldn't mind making a business out of it. In all honesty, that's my main interest. You know, it's not going to be a huge business, but it's just a little. I just think it's an idea. I've got a bee in my bonnet about. I think a lot of people, a lot of men are lonely. Wouldn't mind a bit of female company, but young ones, oh my God, Father, they're hopeless. I tell them they're just hopeless, stupid, really. It's, you know, it's an easy way to make a few bucks, and you're passing it up. And you know, and you come to me and say, oh, you know, you gave this to her, why don't you give it to me? Because she did what I asked. She's actually, you know, working with me. Sorry, sweetheart, you know, it's just the way it goes. You know, but it's good. I think this year should be more interesting. I'll probably have a few more fights than I did last year, a lot more. But yeah, look, maybe it'll be up and running by the end of the year. Could take another year or two. I don't really care. But I feel better. You know, I feel good. I said, I'm stating my case plainly to them. Plain, not upset, not emotional, not slightest bit emotional. No, that's just, I don't think you're worth it. It's a good feeling, actually. You try saying that to a Western chick. See what happens to you. Anyway, been good talking to you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.